What's up? What's up? It's your girl Mumu
and your girl Lady,
and this is another episode of Oh Nah,
One Night a Week.
Hey y'all. So today we have a very, very juicy topic. Before I get into the topic, I just want to talk about friendships and relationships. Sometimes it's always put out as, oh girl, you gotta watch her around your man. Oh girl, she'll sleep with your man. But do we also hear the sides of, oh girl, I can't leave my man around her. Girl, my man will sleep with anything walking. Do we ever talk about that? Let's talk about fatal attraction and friendships.
Speaking of fatal attraction and friendship, I actually received the craziest text message I've ever received in my life this morning, actually. About 6:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. It's not the business, because the first thing I'm thinking is emergency or, what. So it's from a friend, one of my homegirls, who we actually just got back into like cool status with, because she hit me up this morning. She's like, "Good morning. How are you doing? I was just thinking about you." And then she texts me right after that and says, "When you get time, I got a shocking confession somebody made to me, and I think I need to tell you."
So when you received that text message, when you first received that message, what did you feel? Who did you think she was talking about?
When I first read the message, I automatically was like, somebody confessed something to you. You need to tell me. The first thing on my mind was, this must be about me. Or is it about someone, another mutual friend?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first. So, of course, I was not really eager. I am a tea girl. I love to sip tea, but I was not that eager to get the feedback from her. But I felt like if she hits me up at 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday, then it must be something that I definitely needed to know. So that's where my interest peaked.
What was the confession?
Basically, she was telling me that she and her boyfriend, actually fiance, had gotten into a heated argument.
Mm-hmm.
And while they were arguing, it was confessed. They both confessed things on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he said that he wanted to have a threesome with her, and she says this chick. He wanted to have a threesome with me and this chick. She didn't, at that, she still hadn't gotten around to who. And she was like, he told me that I knew the chick, and that if he told her exactly who it was, basically it would hurt her feelings. He also said that she and the chick are both very curvy, but outside of dealing with her, he had only focused on one other curvy female. So she asked him to go more in detail. He said he wanted.
When she's stated the details he provided and confessed to her, at that moment, did you think it could possibly be you, or you was just thinking like, because me personally, I'm like, it has to be about me. If you texted me at 6:30 in the morning and talk about a confession.
When I first saw the message at 6:30, I was like, okay, this could be about anybody, just somebody we know mutually. Okay. But when she started breaking down the confession and all the details of what he wanted to do and stuff, I was like, wait a minute, she must be talking about me, because why would you be texting me at 6 in the morning saying your man confessed to you that he wanted to be intimate sexually with anybody besides you? Yeah. So is this hitting at me? So now I'm up, elbow on the pillow, eyes looking crazy, And I'm texting. I'm like, okay, because he got very in depth actually on what he wanted to do with the friend.
We can't say
right.
that.
We can't go in,
but we can do another story time on that and post a screenshot and edit the vulgar.
Yes, yes. And so she was like, yeah, basically all that he admitted to me really wasn't a shocker because I know how men are, but it was who he said it was all along that floored me. Okay. This is verbatim from the text messages. Okay. So I go, who, girl, with the million question mark. She said, you really don't want to know, sis. Now I'm hitting her with the question marks. Like let me know. I wouldn't even be hitting you with this because now you got me up. So
I think she just didn't feel like saying it because she couldn't believe it.
That's what I feel that too. And so I respond with, I kind of don't, but I do. ... Because now I'm getting cinchy. So then it was about a 20-minute pause with no response. So I hit her with the, are you there? Like, are we still streaming? Are we still streaming? Because you don't want me up. You turn my TV on. So she says, please hold on to your seat, sis. As she goes, ... It is you, all caps.
I need Y-O-U. I need a sip of water.
Take a sip.
Can we get a moment of silence for that? Because I know y'all that are listening, y'all go like, what?
Yes, everybody take a moment, take a sip.
Pause, because my flabbers are gastric. I don't know what
my gastric are flabber.
I don't know what to say. Flabber. I'm thinking it like, is that okay? My homegirl telling me that. The first thing that's going to run through my mind is, what in the bloody hell? What? I wouldn't know how to feel because I would start thinking about all the moments I've been around that person.
Oh my goodness. And that's what ran through my mind. I was like, yo. And what's so crazy, folks? What's so crazy is I was just at a medical facility like 4 days ago. And I went through triage, and you know in triage you're getting your blood pressure checked, they putting the thermometer in your mouth. I'm sitting in triage, and she like basically skipped over the fact that I told her he was there, and she just started talking about what she was in the hospital for, like what her medical update. Mm-hmm. So I went home. I did say something to one friend like, can you believe who approached me at the hospital? And I just kind of let it ride. Here we are now, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days later, and I'm waking up to this monstrosity of a text message. So after going into the text messages, after she explained all he said he wanted to do, then she told me it was me. She said, hold on to your seat. It is you. I'm looking at the phone like I'm just out of it. Like, hold up. I had set up. Remember how I said I was in the bed with my elbow on the pillow? I'm sitting up on the side of my bed now. So I said, what the fuck? And she continued saying, he told me he's been fantasizing about me and you the whole time he was locked up. Then she put in parentheses, I hope he caught cramps in his hand.
No, for real.
Yeah. So then she said, but guess what? I didn't get mad. I respect this dude confession. At least it was you he was talking about. She said, so you already know me, girl. I had to hit him where it hurt. I told him that I wish I would have been screwing my baby daddy the whole time he was locked up and now. So I say, you told him that? But the whole time in my mind, I'm like, what do you mean you didn't trip because he said it was me?
Hold on, pause. I need another sip of water because, first of all, so I had to take a sip of water on that. I honestly don't know what to say. Because at first I was going to ask, well, how did she feel? What was she thinking? Was she mad? Well, she wasn't mad. And what does she mean? I'm not mad because it's you.
And he confessed.
No, I agree with her on that one. I respect you for being honest enough to tell me who it was. And
I don't decide keep that to yourself because the way I'm set up, baby.
No,
the way I'm set up.
I respect her.
You want them chompers chomp.
I agree with her on that one, and I respect her for that. I respect him for that. Y'all just got me all so mixed up. I couldn't even get my words out correctly. But no, I agree with her on that, and I respect him for that because some man would just you wouldn't even know, girl, and he'll be wanting you to invite this girl over to the sleep party. Hey, did you what happened to your friend? Da, 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 da. So at least she knows, and she might be happy that it's you because she knows you wouldn't indulge.
Well,
you wouldn't be.
Let's get into that.
Oh, God. Please, I hope I did not speak too soon. Because I know y'all probably like, oh, the Lord, Moo. Did you speak too soon?
Let lady finish divulging. So I was like, that was real. I responded with, that was real savage, the comment about the baby daddy. So then she was like, yeah, I did say that. She said, this thirsty ass dude was looking at you the whole time, especially when you was walking away. And I've been said something to him about this a year ago because I suspected it. But he put all those suspicions to rest today, baby. So then I go, no need to worry about me. That's one thing. So I said, effing well, I don't operate like that.
Let's clarify that now.
Yeah, I said, I don't even operate like that. I said, you're my sister, regardless of what we've been through. She then says, oh, I ain't mad, sis, because what this dude don't know is that he couldn't even handle both of us. He barely can handle me. So I told him to fantasize all he want. And I know, trust me, you out of anybody definitely don't operate like that anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's why she's not mad.
Yes.
Because if it was somebody, and that's me, and I respect her as well for even coming to you as a woman and being mature enough to not let alone y'all just rekindled your friendship, but to tell you something that's happening to her in her relationship with her fiance, that he's been fantasizing about you. And he went into details that we can't even tell y'all about, but I've seen the messages. He went into explicit details. How some women would have been mad at you.
Yes.
Jealous at her, insecure.
Yes.
Y'all would have fell out because, but no, she was a real enough a woman to come to you and let you know this weird
even the friends that act like they can't stand your man
be the main ones.
So yeah, you can't even say it's because he and I already didn't like each other, because those be the main ones linked up later.
But listen, she knows you're a woman that has morals and respect for yourself. Because let's be honest, messing behind your friends, family, anybody that you're close with,
it's happened to me too many times.
It's trifling and disgusting.
Happened to me too many times.
So, yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, this topic today was crazy. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to put in the comments, have y'all ever experienced some crazy mess like this, or y'all friends, man, trying to come on you, or vice versa, man? Because it is some thirsty females out there I've known. Has any of your homeboys, girls, trying to come on to you, or?
And so, we ended out the conversation. She said she wasn't mad, and I said, I've been in situations like that before. It doesn't turn out good, and that's someone that you're in a serious relationship with. She says, sis, I love you, and I love her fiance. And she said, when it is two people that I care about a lot, it doesn't bother me as long as there is complete honesty involved. Yeah. But I am in a good place with you and him. I am glad he was honest about it. I said, I love you too, but that start stuff, and I don't ever want to cause problems in anyone's relationship. She said, sis, I know that. I was just letting you know what was going on. I said, I'm glad both of you got things off your chest, but I would never betray you like that. I know how you feel about that man. She says, I know. I said, even with you being present, no ma'am. I know that you love him. You would only agree it to satisfy him, and you don't have to worry about me being around when he's present.
Okay.
So,
y'all, I do have a question for Lady. How did you know she wasn't mad because she possibly did want a piece of you too?
it's funny that you asked.
We have receipts, a voice message.
No, sis, I wouldn't do that. You my sister, and I don't go that way. But it's crazy, yeah.
I hope you all could hear that. But she was basically sitting
Let's
there.
hear it one more time because it sounds like to me she's trying to convince herself.
No, sis, I wouldn't do that. You my sister, and I don't go that way. But it's crazy, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and I'm raw and uncut. I'm gonna say it. It seemed like to me she said that to see if Lady was going to try to initiate or try to beat her on the bush and say, sis, if you feel comfortable and we have this good relationship and you love me and you love him, maybe let's try this out. No, baby.
Me no love him. Me no do that. I don't.
And not only is that low down and dirty, but never mind. I'm not gonna say what I want.
And it's mighty funny. And I'm not even trying to air people's personal and relationship stuff out. But it's mighty funny that a week ago, she and I were on the phone and she was telling me how since he's been out, he hadn't even been staying at home. Like he told her he was totally done with her. Now I see him at the hospital 4 days ago. And now I'm getting texts like this. And then I get a text later today saying he's back home. Y'all put it together. Because if my mind is going...
So wait. Let me put all this together. So they was into it, whatever they have going on, which
he just got out recently.
Okay. So he wasn't staying at home since he been getting
since she met him at that gate, he has not been home. She and I were just on the phone, like she had just contacted me.
So now it's making me think,
and was crying because he hadn't been home since she met him at that gate.
It's giving no, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I really don't care. Sound like she was in cahoots trying to imply that she wanted a 3-way between you, her, and him.
Thank you. Like it was an agreement. Like he probably was
she was telling you.
Get Lady here, Lady here, and I'll be home.
Yeah.
I wish
y'all, I need a gallon of water.
I need a gallon.
Y'all,
y'all sending the gallons. Let's hear it.
I don't have nothing else to say. I'm
so much tea. My cup is actually empty. Do you hear that? No more tea. But yes, that is what happened today. And that is why we brought the topic of your friend and a fatal attraction. I'm not that type. And to me, I'ma always respect her as my friend. But baby, I feel like this. We as women and men do a lot of things to please our partners. But if this man already left me several times and said he did not want me, and then he comes back and says, I'll stay if you bring this female in, he still don't want you, baby. He still don't want you, baby.
Okay, y'all. So in episode 1, y'all remember I was speaking briefly on women, because we were talking about soulmates and everything. If you go to episode 1 and watch it, if you're new here, you'll see what we were talking about.
Right.
And I was just talking about last week how some women love somebody so hard and look for love and this person so hard.
Yeah, that's when you brought up the twin flame and saying that you can get mixed up and think your twin flame is your soulmate because you're delusional. You're delusional.
And they'll do anything to prove that love for that man. They give him all the money, go through everything, bring in multiple threesomes.
And I say that to say this.
It's not worth it.
And I say that to say this. If that man has already shown you and told you he don't want you, that you're not the icing on his cake, that you're not the top of the list, it is nothing else that you can do for that said man that's going to make you the top of his list. I don't care how many 3 ways, 4 ways. I don't care how much money you bring in. I don't care about that. A man will show you if he wants to be with you or not. So what more do you need to see? And if he already told you he don't want you, my grandma's always used to tell me, don't let your partner show you or tell you more than one time that they don't want you. That's just fact. And that is one of the most wisest things I've ever learned as a youngin'. Now at almost 40 years old, that's one of the things that has always been proven to be true. Him having another woman laid up in her bed is still not going to make him want her, because if he wanted her, he wouldn't need another woman up in that bed. And I could go on and on and on and on and on. And I've dated partners that have been with people and been all into 3 ways and polygamy relationships and things like that. And I've dated them and they'll be like, I don't need that with you. So I know from personal experience as well, if the man want you and only you, what did they say? If you want to, he will.
Y'all, I think the whole lesson or moral of this episode today was love yourself before you try to find somebody else to love you. You have to love yourself and know self-worth before you put up and belittle yourself and knock down your worth and knock down your crown, ladies, to prove your love to a man. Love your freaking self.
And also, you have to be a friend to yourself. Basically, it's the same thing. But you have to be a friend to yourself before you can be a friend to anyone else. So Mumu gave us loving yourself before you can love your partner. I'm speaking from a friend's end today. You have to be a friend to yourself before you can be a friend to anybody else. And I feel like she is my friend, but she's not her own friend. And it's some low self-esteem, and we've been there, but I'm still going to keep in touch with her, but it is definitely not going to be the way it was. We were going for walks, we were hanging out, we were going to each other's gatherings. We won't be doing that as long as he's around. And that's just not, it's not even about me being afraid, because I'm not. It's just respect. I respect myself, so I'm going to respect my friend, because she might say,
why trigger him?
Yeah, thank you. And why
put
trigger
yourself
her
in that situation?
And
deep down inside, you know she's heard about that.
And
any female is, no matter what she says, oh, I'm not mad, I'm not sad, I'm not hurt,
and I don't even care.
I'm glad that no, she's burning her feelings, because one thing another woman would never do is let another woman know you have a one up on me. You make me feel insecure. You make me feel like I'm in competition with you. We will never ever let another woman feel like that.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Mumu said why trigger him? Really? F him. I'm not even thinking about him or his filthy triggers.
You need help. You need to go to a rehab facility, because for you to even be thinking something like that, and that's sick.
But why trigger her? And that right there has to do something to your mental health. So why would I trigger my friend when she said in one of the texts, if y'all remember, she already had suspicions and they argued about it before. So why be all around, and the whole time she can't get her life together because she's sitting back like, look at him watching everything she do. That would make me uncomfortable being the friend. So no, I would not do my friend that way. And I'm thankful. I'm really thankful for this platform. I'm thankful for all of our teammates. And I don't like to use the word fans, because to me it just seems like you're glorifying somebody.
No,
we're a team. We're a team.
Y'all let us know in the comments how y'all feel. If y'all can relate to this anyway, what's y'all opinion? Like, would y'all still go around? What like, let us know. So next week we're gonna look at the comments and stuff, And we're going to come back and talk to y'all about it.
And this is a judgment-free zone. It is judgment-free. So it's not a team moo team, lady. We just want to
listen, we don't judge.
Yes, we listen, we don't judge. But I'm very thankful for you all. Please keep an eye out because pretty soon we are going to have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Oh no, it's going to go full.
We have a lot coming for y'all.
A lot. We have a lot because this is for us. It's for us in the community, our community, the one night a week community.
Everybody is welcome.
Everybody,
gender, race, age, everybody.
Non-discriminatory. So if it's your mama, she welcome. If it's your brother, she welcome. If it's your friend,
your dog, your cat,
bring
them.
Let
them listen. Grab your water, grab your snack, and enjoy the mystery.
Because if we need water, that means we're going deep. So we want our teammates to be taking water with us. We want our teammates to be going right along with us. So just keep a lookout for If
y'all have any stories y'all want to tell,
yes,
anything, any crazy stories y'all want us to speak about on this podcast, please. We will put our email. You can email them to us, DM them. I will put my Instagram there. All of that. We will have a Facebook for y'all to send messages, everything. Soon we will have a P.O. box if y'all want to send cards, anything of sort.
Yes.
We just want to have fun with y'all and talk with y'all. We're open to any topics. I just mean any topics. We will put the email in the caption and in the comment section for you all to see it. This is your girl Mumu.
This is your girl Lady.
And we'll see y'all.
I'm just going to verbally shout out our email if you want to send us some stories because we and listen.
Or feedback.
Stories. We will bring it and we will keep everything anonymous. I promise. Both pinky promise. So it will be ONAW onawpodcast@gmail.com. So ONAWPODCAST@gmail.com.
And we're out.